play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I am playing Rat Swarm. It is actually our last match of Rat Swarm. It's been a fantastic deck, and I gotta figure out something for next week. But, you know, it is the deck that revolves around the 151 Raticate that is able to, like, basically triple the amount of damage that's on an opponent's Pokemon with just a double turbo energy. Or, like, quadruple it or whatever. Yeah, it's nuts, right? It does 30 for each damage counter on them. So that's, like, quadruple damage. It's such a strong move. And it's just a double turbo energy, you know? It usually does 30 plus 30 for each damage counter. But because of the double turbo, it's really only 10. But yeah. We've had some really good matches so far. And I will be so happy if we can get Rat Swarm out as undefeated. That would make me very happy. So all we have to do is go through this last match. So first things first, I'm going to Trekking Shoes. I might Iono, depending on what I get off those Trekking Shoes. Basically, if I don't get Doduo, I'm probably going to Iono. If we got Dodrio, I'm going to say no to that. There's the Doduo. Okay, I guess we will wait and see, right? And I'll just end my turn. That's it. Not the best turn for me, but, you know, hopefully my opponent doesn't have that good of a turn, right? As long as they don't have a good turn, and I don't have a good turn, no one's having a good time. We could get Dodrio out next turn. Oh, Kingambit's out. Okay. That deck. Yeah, we've played that deck before. So this will be interesting to see how they go about playing it for themselves. Looks like they're powering up for a massive Ren, which, you know, they're not going to get off this turn for sure, but we really don't have anything to do against them. So, yeah, not looking too great for us. Man, I don't know if I should put Starmie on the active or on the bench. I'm going to put it on the active. And then Iono. And we will see what we get. Okay, we're starting to get some stuff here, which is pretty nice. We can go ahead, zooming draw. We will do 10 damage and then draw a card. Cool. We can play a reversal energy on this Dodrio, and then mysterious comment, 20 energy onto the Kingambit. Then we can attack for 40, and next turn they will be ready to be KO'd by Raticate. So we're going to go ahead and recover Starmie. Let's see, Starmie would do 20 more damage, which would be 40, plus another 40, which would be 80. That's still not a KO. And so I don't think the math really matters. So we'll just hold on to the Starmie for next turn. And yeah. Now, if they do get that third energy, which most likely they will, there it is, they will KO Dodrio, which will hurt, but I think it'll hurt them more, you know? So let's see. Super effective glasses. We are playing colorless Pokemon. Metal does not hit for weakness in this dojo. Yep, they get their KO. Rattata will go up into the active, and then we will take our KO. There's Raticate. I could do double turbo and get the KO, so I might as well. Right? Okay, I wouldn't mind doing that. So, if I Starmie, I can Rescue Carrier Starmie. But then we're getting Roseanne's back up and go 1, 2, done. And second bite and get the KO. Pretty easy. So what can we expect from our opponent this turn? They're probably going to want to rare candy and evolve up to Magnezone, probably the one that can accelerate energy and then possibly attack with that. That's a lot to ask for out of a 5-card hand in my opinion, but it happens all the time. So there's a Pawniard, okay, and they just pass. Oh, someone's in trouble. We will just level ball there for a Rattata. We're going to throw the reversal energy down on this Rattata, because why not? Then we will Professor's Research, draw up a ton. We get double Starmie. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun and spicy. Level ball for the Doduo. So we would only do 10 there, but we would KO the bench, but that really doesn't do much for us, right? So I'll just put 20 damage there and 20 on the active. And then we're KOing the active. We got damaged on a benched Pokemon, ready to attack into that. And we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Let's grab our second prize. We get a Doduo. Awesome. We just need Dodrios for that little bit of trickle draw. And we should be pretty set. Now, our opponent, I think they're going to be struggling. I don't remember them playing... Oh, there's a supporter. They top deck a Jank, which could make for a massively big swing coming up here. They could probably get Scizor and Bisharp and then evolve into Kingambit eventually. Yep, that's exactly what they're getting. So, with Scizor, we can have one Pokemon with an ability, not two, which means we're kind of in dangerous fields right now. I'm going to play down Reversal onto that Rattata. Nest Ball for another Raticata. And then Professor's Research. Okay, we get Dodrio, and we can only have one with an ability in the game because of Scizor. If we put a second one out, Scizor will then be getting a one-hit KO on Raticate. Let me inspect board. Go back. Yes, we'll add that to our hand, only because we don't have better draw currently. But we are going to grab this KO and move forward. Alright, we are halfway through this game. Can we keep this up? I think we can. Okay, so Scizor comes into the active, which does hurt a little bit because it doesn't have any damage counters on it, so Raticate can't do much damage to it. However, we could go with Dodrio. We could put a second damage counter on there, attach a double turbo, and attack, which it would then do 40, which isn't bad, but it's not great either. But I'm gonna do that. Because, reasons. Raticate. Let's go Raticate. Attach a double turbo. Go ahead and zooming draw. Here we go. And then we will just... Oh, 50. Okay. How 50? 30 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. I have 2. That'd be 60. Minus the 20. Interesting. Oh, 10 plus. That's why. Jeez. You know what they say about reading a card, right? It should explain the card. Really should. I don't know why they don't do that. Alright, so Scizor is going to do... Oh, it's 10 plus, so it's going to do... yeah, 60. So now we are just doing a crazy amount of damage with this Dodrio. Really, a crazy amount. It's nuts. And I almost want to save it, but I'm also worried. Like, what if they have something to drop damage counters, right? That would not be great. But can I really pass up an opportunity to have this Dodrio be this massive in this match? Like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I can. Realistically, I don't think I can pass up that opportunity. And I will go ahead throw Reversal Energy on there, even though I won't need it. And Raticate. Okay. So no energy out on the field for my opponent. Things are going very slowly for them. You know, Metagross came out last turn. I don't know. Is that impressive? I don't know. Let's see. Boss's orders. Up a Rattata. Okay. Okay. Raticate's going to come out. Give itself free retreat. So I can retreat into the Dodrio. And, let's see. Let's get this one starting to power up. Alright. We can throw a double turbo on that Raticate. And we can Ballistic Beak for 250 damage like a crazy bird. Boss's orders. Yep. That's what we come to expect. Alright. So, let's see. Putting up Scyther was an interesting one, because if they put up Bisharp, a single energy, 20 damage, would have been enough to get the KO on Dodrio. Like, my Dodrio then wouldn't even be able to get a return KO. Where Agility currently will just prolong it if they flip tails, or if they flip heads. They do flip heads, so they are prolonging it, but, you know. Oh no. Vengeful Punch. We'll throw that onto Dodrio. We will Zooming Draw. 10 damage. Draw 1. Nice. We got Trekking Shoes. Yes, I do want Starmie. Or Staryu. And no, I don't want Level Ball. I know the last Raticate is in the prizes, so. Yep. Alright, so next turn, their Agility will actually get the KO. I could have bossed. I just realized I have boss. So just pretend I won that round, right? So yeah, this was an interesting match to go out on. I was a little concerned about the metal matchup, because usually they're playing things to reduce damage on their Dialga V-Stars. Why did they cut? Why didn't they Agility? They conceded anyways. Whatever. I was like, is there something I'm not aware of? But nah, we're good. Thank you to my opponent for putting up such a great match. It seemed like they couldn't get their deck functioning, which does happen occasionally, even with the most refined decks out there. Sometimes you just don't draw what you need. And so I'm curious what their list was and why they weren't getting what they needed. I didn't really see an engine come out, although I guess Magnezone maybe with that energy acceleration, if people call that an engine. I don't know. But yeah, thank you to my opponent. Putting up a great match, not quitting. I think that is a big thing in the game. Sometimes players are a little bit too quick to pull the trigger on, oh, this game isn't working out for me, I quit. And they stuck through. They thought they could, you know, just turn it around at any moment, which can happen. At any moment, I could just draw nothing. They could draw everything, you know, like a bad Iono away from just swinging the whole game around. So, yeah, thank you so much to you for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on whatever deck I have next week. Gotta figure that out still. I've been playing around with a few things, but nothing's really like grabbed me like that Raticate did. And so yeah, subscribe, and join the Discord where I've posted some of these decks I've been playing. And other people have been posting decks that they're playing. Lots of fun ideas going around out here, and can't wait to see what everyone thinks of. So join the Discord so you can be part of that awesome community. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.